Jesus na força jovem universal. Oh, oh, mas que legal. Oh, 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 mas que legal. Oh, oh, mas que legal. Eu encontrei Jesus na força jovem universal.
Eu andava sozinho, vagando por aí, até que um dia alguém veio me fazer sorrir. Eu não acreditava que podia ser feliz. A dor e a tristeza faziam parte de mim.
Como posso fazer
pra achar a solução? Se olhando para mim só vejo a escuridão.
Como posso fazer
pra achar a solução? Se olhando para mim só vejo a escuridão.
Oh, oh, mas que legal. Oh, 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 mas que legal. Oh, oh, mas que legal. Eu encontrei Jesus na força jovem universal. Oh, oh, mas que legal. Oh, eu encontrei Jesus na força jovem. Um dia já cansado de tanto vacilar, lembrei que existe um Deus que está em todo lugar. Quebrei o meu orgulho e abri meu coração. Peguei meu violão e logo comecei a cantar. Quebrei o meu orgulho e abri meu coração. Peguei meu violão e logo comecei a cantar. Não vou ficar parado. FJU, tamo junto e misturado. Não vou ficar parado. FJU, tamo junto e misturado. Oh, oh, mas que legal. Oh, 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 mas que legal. Oh, oh, mas que legal. Eu encontrei Jesus na força jovem universal. Oh, oh, mas que legal. Eu encontrei Jesus na força jovem universal. Oh, oh, mas que legal. Oh, 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 mas que legal. Oh, oh, mas que legal. Eu encontrei Jesus na força jovem universal. Oh, oh.
Welcome to Life Worth Living 2.0. Today is the day before what?
Yes, the great raffle of this. Amazing.
Not this one, but one like this one. Just
Yeah.
like, can we remove the CGs? No, right here on camera 2. There we go, right here. The official Nothing to Lose shirt, where you are gonna have here, I have the one on the back too, and the front. So where you are going to take this shirt to whatever theater you're gonna watch the movie at, and you are going to be there in line.
It's gonna be like Star Wars. You dress like Star Wars.
Kind of like being I don't even know how to say it. Like a fan, yeah, a big fan of the film, and you are going to be there. Everybody's gonna be there with you, and you're gonna watch what is being already called the movie of the year. Yes, Nothing to Lose. Today, we're going to continue with Madeline's story, and yes, it does get worse. We're going to be talking to Madeline tonight, and she's going to be talking about how things went into the realm of depression and even suicidal thoughts and actions. And you all, as always, are going to be able to send us your comments and let us know what's going on. Okay? Before we go any further on the show, what do we have to do right now, Bruna?
Right now, we have to share the link of the video with as many people as possible. So one thing that I just did, and you should do, I just copied the link and I posted on my personal page so all my friends, the friends of my friends, could see the post and then come to watch the show. And right now, I'm gonna post there on my group chat. So I'm gonna be posting on the YPG Miami, Florida. I hope you guys are watching the show already, but if you're not, I am putting the video, the link right here. And there we go, done.
All right.
Did you do yours? Do it now.
Today we're also going to show you some pictures of what happened out there in Melrose High School, where we took the YPG into the schools. Yes, we are taking YPGs to schools. If you want us to go to your school, let us know in our inbox. All right? Right now we're going to go for a break. When we come back, we're going to be talking to Madeline, and we're going to be diving even deeper into this crazy story. Don't go nowhere. I'm sad. I feel fat. I'm stressed. Ugly. I'm so tired all the time. I'm not hungry anymore. I'm just having a really hard time. I just don't know what to do. So today, Madeline, she's going to be telling us a little bit about how depression, what you just saw, affected her. I mean, she went through a whole lot with drug abuse, bad relationships, even ending up in prostitution, like literal prostitution. And from there, it just went downhill. She even talked yesterday about the abortion, right?
Yeah, it was something very, very traumatic for her, because after that, she said that all the suicidal thoughts became even worse, because she felt like she was, I mean, her story is really, really deep. She felt horrible for what she has done, and even though it was not 100% her fault, the guy that was with her made her like see it was only her fault. So her story is really, really strong, but it's gonna get worse, and that's what we're gonna be seeing.
All right, so we're going to talk to Madeline right now. Madeline, you there? Hello? You can go ahead, play your video.
So when I tell people that, you know, I used to hear voices, or when I would at that moment, I would tell people that, you know, I'm hearing voices. A lot of people question me, like, what would they say?
Who asked her the questions?
Voices always used to tell me to kill myself, that that I wasn't worth anything, that no one loved me, that no one cared for me, that I was never going to be happy, that I was always going to suffer. So these voices would always tell me, just, you know, kill yourself, and it was so real. These voices, it was as if someone was literally next to me just saying, just kill yourself, like, no one cares for you, you know, throw yourself in front of a car, you know, overdose on pills, you know, kill yourself, you know, cut your veins. And it was just like these voices just telling me to do these things, you know. And it came to a point where these voices told me to kill my own family. These voices told me that that it was better off, you know, for me to be dead, for everyone to be dead, because this, you know, this wasn't a life for us to live. So, you know, and I was hearing these voices, and I actually planned, you know, to kill my family. And the one that I had planned to kill first was my father, because when I was younger, my father had left my mom, and I never grew up with my dad. So I always felt like I was missing that father love, that father figure in my life. So it was as if, you know, it was better off, you know, to end everything, to end with his life, to end with my life, to end with everyone's life. So these voices would constantly tell me these things to hurt people. I would walk in the street, and if someone looked at me bad, I would hear the voices, oh, look, that person is plotting against you, this person wants to hit you, this person wants to do something against you. So I would react to it, and it was as if, you know, something took over me, and I would get really angry, to the point where, like, I just wanted to fight someone. And that's when anger started coming up more, and wanting to fight, wanting, you know, to hurt someone, to, you know, I came to a point where I started punching walls, because I just wanted to hit someone. And obviously, like, I knew that I couldn't hit someone because I could get, you know, arrested, or I can get, you know, hurt somehow. I started punching the walls because I had to release that anger that I had inside, and I had no idea how, only by punching walls and putting pain towards myself. And these voices would constantly do that, but I would hear these voices more. It was more at nighttime when I was alone, in the, you know, when I was getting ready for bed. That was the moment where I would hear these voices more than throughout the day. It was at night. It was as if, you know, when I was alone, when I had no one around me. When there was people around me, you know, I wouldn't hear the voices, so I always needed someone around me, even if it was, you know, a random person. I needed someone to talk to, because I didn't want to hear these voices. They were tormenting me. They were, you know, scaring me, because when I ended up with the bruises, I was just like, something is hurting me, and I can't even see what's hurting me. So I felt as if I was going crazy. And when I remember I told a person, and this person actually told me that it was the drugs that I was taking. But at that time, I had stopped, you know. The only thing I was smoking cigarettes, but I wasn't taking any strong drugs. So I knew it wasn't the drugs, it was something more. And I started getting scared, and I knew that I had to get help. I had to find help, because I couldn't stay like this. I couldn't go on like this, because I was just killing myself inside, and I knew I was gonna end up doing something to myself, and, you know, and I didn't want to. I wanted help before it was too late.
So that was one piece of her interview. She could not be live with us tonight, but she did record this segment for us. And you see there how that kind of lifestyle drew her nuts. Literally,
she was getting crazy, like literally crazy. Not only the voices were there all the time, but it was like showing her a way that, like a way out, that she would be gone. If she had heard like one of those voices and went through with all that the voices were telling her, she would be dead right now. And she said something.
And it was by like, it was many different options. When she would say no to the pills, then it would come, hey, you know, jump in front of the car. And then she would say no to that, hey, no, cut your veins. And then no to that, say, no, there's a bridge.
Yeah.
So this thought is something that really, you know, dominates the mind. It really when that spirit comes in your mind and you're starting to thinking about different ways on how to do it, it just literally drives you mad.
The worst thing is that it was not only the thoughts. She was actually hearing voices telling her to do those things. So it was not only the thought right there inside of her mind, it was a voice. It was like somebody was actually telling her, and she was not seeing anyone. So she was going through torment. I think there's no other word to describe what she was facing that moment, right?
Exactly. So if you are one of the millions of people, young people who are in this situation that you feel very suicidal, and you're very low key about it, no, you don't let nobody know, or you don't make it public, or even if somebody asks, no, I'm fine, I'm perfect.
Yeah, or maybe you feel depressed, especially the girls that you can't stand looking at yourself in the mirror. You know, sometimes you compare yourself too much and makes you feel even more depressed. I had a friend, and she had a very, very bad problem with acne. And the girl, she told me she was so depressed that she stayed a year without looking at herself in the mirror. So imagine how is this situation. If you're feeling like that, there is a way out. You don't need to be feeling like this anymore. There is hope. And you can be different. You can be someone that is actually happy, not only within yourself, but happy with your life, with the things that you can achieve. You can be complete, right?
Exactly. We have some people who are joining us right now. I have Gaspar Ramirez, Eric Hernandez, Dennis Fejeda, Maria Wagner, and many others who are joining us. If you have any questions, please don't forget to be here tomorrow for the raffle of the shirt and for the closing of how Madeline went from being this messed up to being who she is today. Speaking about the raffle, we're going to teach you now how you can enter for a free chance to win this shirt. All right, if you want to win this brand new Nothing to Lose shirt, then this is what you have to do. So you, yes, you, whoever you are, you still have time, all right? Tomorrow, the session will be closed.
Yeah.
I mean tomorrow before the show. So you have to like 9:59 to...
No, until 9, because we got to check all the pictures first.
We're going to have all the pictures together, and then we're going to draw, and then we are going to send out the shirt to whoever is the lucky winner.
I have Robert Baraja saying here, I want the shirt. So, Robert, I believe you already posted your picture, and now pray so your picture can be chosen among all the pictures that we received.
Yes, and another thing, if you send us multiple pictures, it makes no difference. You're only going to get it once, all right? So make sure that one is really, really good, and then we're going to go to the top 3, and those top 3 will go for the chance to win, all right? So don't forget, do it today if you haven't done it. And okay, see, I am praying, Robert says. And you can also be one of the top 3. You can be one of these people who will get this shirt before the grand opening. All right, now let's go back to Madeline. Madeline, who, if for those of you who don't know, those of you here on camera 3, those of you who have not heard of her story, she was raped, molested, she became a drug addict, prostitute, she wrecked her life, dropped out of college, had an abortion. Sounds like a movie, but like I said, it gets worse. Let's see now how bad it really got.
Hey guys, so my story is not finished yet. Now I want to talk to you about a part of my life that I suffered, which was more of a spiritual problem that I was going through after everything that I've been through as a child, with the alcohol, the drugs, the prostitution. I came to a point in my life where I got so bad spiritually that I started hearing voices. These voices weren't just thoughts, but it was as if there was someone there next to me, if there was someone calling my name. Like I constantly heard someone call my name, constantly, like trying to call out to me. I would hear voices. If I was alone in my house, I would hear people talking, and it wouldn't be upstairs, but it would sound as if there was someone right next to me just talking. And I would just look around and there was no one there. Many times when I was alone at my house, I thought it was my mom coming in, and I would check and there was no one there. It came to the point where I got so scared of being alone. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I wouldn't be able to sleep in the dark. I always had to be sleeping with a light on. I wouldn't be able to go outside in the dark. For me to go outside in the dark was something really scary for me, especially when I was working. I would always try to get a morning shift because I wouldn't be able to leave work at night because I would get scared, or if I would get a night shift, I would have to ask someone to pick me up, my mom or a friend or someone that can come pick me up and walk with me, because I wouldn't be able to do it myself. It was tormenting me. At night, it was as if someone was there next to me, sleeping with me. You know, it came to a point where I would wake up and there was bruises on me. It was just bruises everywhere, and I wouldn't understand. You know, it was crazy because I would sleep and I wouldn't have a bruise, and then the next day I would end up with bruises, and I would feel as if I was in a fight, and I would end up, you know, bruises on my arms, on my legs, you know, places that I wouldn't bump into something to get hit or bruised like that. So, you know, that was my battle. My battle started becoming more spiritual.
May 11th, theaters all over the U.S. Check the one that is going to play, because not all theaters, but in many theaters, they will be having this movie. All right, so you heard there Madeline's story, how, you know, it went from being just a physical problem, and now it's getting scary, it's getting spiritual.
It's like a horror movie.
And that's how bad it was. She attempted suicide, she thought about suicide, but tomorrow things are not going to get worse, things are going to get better.
Thank God, because I don't know if it could get any worse than that.
And that's where it all begins, because here in the YPG, it doesn't matter how bad your situation might be. Here on Camera 3, you might be thinking that sometimes, no, I'm a lost case. I screwed up so bad that I cannot fix it. Or I tried so many times to fix it and I still failed. I feel like I'm at a crossroads. I don't know left, right, what to do. Here, you're going to find a place where you're going to not only know what you have to do, but find the power and strength to do it. It's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be impossible either. You have the power to make your way here. 3501 West Flagler Street, here on the corner of 35th and West Flagler, is a place where you can find the help that you need. But for that, you have to take the first step. And what's the first step? Come. There are 3 easy steps for you to receive what Madeline received. And I could be wrong, but I don't think that your life was as bad as hers. The 3 things are: you come, you listen, and you just do it. That's all. If you can come, then you'll be able to listen, because we're going to be telling you what you have to do. And if you're able to listen, then you will most definitely be able to simply do it. Not complicated, not rocket science. But if you follow the same recipe that she followed, then the same thing that happened to her can happen to you. I have here Michelle Eason. It's amazing how God can transform our lives. I have Bianca, who's also watching us. YPG, hashtag Bianca for the crew. I have also Michelle saying YPG NYC. A big shout out to all the guys in the great state of BX. All right. Robert Baraja saying, life is like a movie. You're the producer and you decide how you make your roles. Hashtag Judah. All right. And you have any comments as well?
No, you read them all. You're stealing my job, so what can I do?
What can I do? It is
what it is.
What it is, okay? We're going to finish the show right now with Cynthia Romano's story. And if you know somebody who's gone through things like depression, suicidal thoughts, cutting, then you should really send the link of the show, because after the show is finished, this stuff still stays on our page and you can send it out. All right, but before we do that, I would like to thank Melrose High School. Do we have the picture of Melrose High School? The one, this is where we went. They were kind enough to even shout us out on their own Instagram page, and we really like to thank all the guys out there on Melrose High School, all the dudes that came to our presentation, to our workshops, and we thank you so much for giving us your time and attention, and I'm really sure that it struck a nerve with what we said out there.
Yeah.
So without further ado, let's hit it with Cynthia Romano, and tomorrow we will be giving this away. Who's gonna win, people?
Me, because I'm gonna take my picture tomorrow.
This is mine.
No, but I want one my size.
I mean, I'm competing. I'm not gonna win because I already have one. But you don't have one. So
can
you should do it.
Can I use your picture to compete for me?
No, everybody has to do their own part.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so if you haven't done so yet, get no fences, bars, do something, and make your way to our competition, the Nothing to Lose Challenge. Okay, whether you're from Florida or from another state, as long as you're inside the U.S., you'll be fine. So we leave you now with this great testimony of Cynthia, and tomorrow we'll be back with more Life Worth Living.
Bye bye.
Mi nombre es Cynthia y a los 15 años perdí la razón de vivir. En mi familia había muchos pleitos. Cada vez que mi papá se enojaba, él me empezaba a pegar a mí, a veces a mis hermanos, a mi hermana. Cada vez que él me arrastraba por el pasillo, empezaba a pensar que, ok, después de esto voy a cometer suicidio. Entonces fue hasta el punto que empecé a cortarme la muñeca con un alfiler. Una vez agarré pastillas que habían en casa y durante todo el día trataba de agarrar una, pues otra, y en vez de hacerlo todo en una, lo hacía durante el día para ver si iba a tener el efecto. El día que metí mi cabeza debajo del agua para ya terminar con mi vida, ese día estaba pensando que si terminaba mi vida, que no iba a tener más problemas en este mundo, que mi familia, que ahí verdaderamente iban a ver la ausencia de mí en ellos, y que a lo mejor en ese tiempo ahí sí me iban a extrañar, que ahí iban a saber que hicieron un error, que ellos iban a ver el problema que cometieron en mi vida cuando mi papá me pegaba, pero no pensaba en que iba a haber una solución. Entonces pensaba que la solución era terminar con mi propia vida y terminar con todos los problemas en mi familia, todos los problemas que estaban pasando dentro de mí y en mis pensamientos. Cuando encontré el YPG, encontré a personas que habían tenido problemas como los míos, pero sabían superarlos, sabían cuál era la solución, y eran amistades de verdad, amistades que realmente querían ver mi bien y querían ver la solución en mi vida para tener como es el satisfecho de ver a otras personas felices. No camino con una sonrisa falsa, no es una sonrisa de apariencia que después en la noche que se corta y empiezo a pensar en otros problemas y llorar y todo eso. No, ahora es despierto feliz y me voy a dormir feliz. Hoy tengo razón de vivir y soy libre.